friends, I would like to greet you and congratulate you because you are the pioneers that are helping ground 5D on planet Earth. So, I'm here with a very, very important piece of information that came to my notice a while ago, and I thought I should immediately put down my thoughts. So, Netflix, okay, and just put this term Netflix in quotes and calculate where Netflix is on the level of consciousness compared to the awakened community, the community who's studying Kundalini, chakras, healthy relationships, ascended relationships, twin flames, soulmates, just see the level of where Netflix is and whatever they are selling, their market, their shop, the Netflix shop, see where that shop is on the level of consciousness, and you see the ascension community where it is on the level of consciousness. So you do this first. Now let's come to the basic aspect that I want to discuss. Okay, so Netflix released a documentary that was caused by one person or one pair, and then Netflix decides to why not use it to attack the entire spiritual community, the entire twin flame community, because as it is, a lot of negativity is being shaken off the planet energetically. We have seen the war happening, and right now a lot of polarization is happening in the world because negativity is getting exposed. The countries that support negativity are getting exposed, and soon the world will be divided into two parts. Okay, so they are at a very unstable position now, the archonic forces, the negative forces. So what happens is when negativity is shaken from the roots, now it starts to fart. Okay, so it's like a fart because they are commenting on the entire community, because the term is used as a twin flame cult. They are defaming the entire community instead of one person. Okay, so this is not coming from a point of analyzing one person or one group. Okay, this is coming from a place of using that one person and one group as an arrow to defame the entire ascension process, to defame all the awakening people and the spiritual community. Okay, and of course this is what the asuras do, and those who are sleeping deep in the Matrix too. You remember that character in the Matrix movie, right? Who said who was like the backstabber. He tried to attack Neo. He was pretending to be one of the awakened ones, and then he couldn't face the reality and decided to go back to sleep in the Matrix, right? So these kinds of characters, what they do is they find one weak person in the entire community and use that weak person's faults, okay, to defame the entire community, right? For example, we have had a spiritual community in a country like India, okay, but then we've also always had those spiritual teachers who use spirituality to make money, to create these sex cults, okay, free sex and stuff like that. For example, Osho community, and spiritual gurus have been negative also. But if there is one negative spiritual guru and group, that doesn't mean the entire community is negative or the entire teaching of spirituality and ascension is negative. Okay, so why I'm saying all these things is because there is a twin flame couple and a group called Twin Flame Universe. Okay, they started out like 10-12 years back. Okay, and when they started out itself, I knew that I could get this very, very, very negative vibes from them. Okay, first of all, I really don't think they are twin flames. Okay, I just think they are karmic soulmates. Okay, they are what is called karmic soulmates. Now these people in need of money stumbled upon some twin flame teachings, some spiritual teachings, and decided to make a business out of that because there was a lot of scope for it. And and then these people also get their own channelings, because these days anybody can connect to negative entities and get information. And just as positive entities give you downloads, even negative entities can give you downloads. There are different dimensions from which you can get any information, any psychic information that you want. There are a lot of people who are negative and they have authentic information on twin flames. So what's the big deal? That doesn't guarantee the authenticity of the twin flame couple or group or person or twin flame teacher. So this couple, twin flame universe, okay, they were exposed for the things they did, okay, and the entire twin flame community was targeted, okay, by the people who are not very much in favor of spiritual awakening. All right, so these people prefer to be in the matrix. These people prefer to do business, business as usual. I'm not going to awaken. So spirituality triggers such people, and what they do is, on finding the slightest opportunity, on finding the slightest vulnerability of a community, they will take the vulnerability and defame the entire community, as if to say that the ascension teachings are false, as if to say the kundalini teachings are false, as if to say the twin flame process is false. Those who are at the level of consciousness who have cleared a lot of corrupted DNA, they know that the twin flame process is real. Okay, and you know what to expect from people with chakra blockages, without kundalini awakening, unawakened people. You know what to expect from them. What they will do is attack the awakened people. So this is what has happened on a large scale. But the positive side to it is they have introduced the twin flame concept to the entire world. Can you see the positive side to it? I mean, now the entire world knows about twin flames, That's it. That's the exposure that the community needed. And people will come and they will get to know the twin flame community, and they will figure out their own truth. Those who belong this side will accept the teachings of ascension. Those who decided to stay in karma will reject it. Everybody has a right to have an opinion. Okay? And truth always prevails. So on one hand, you can see it as a positive experience, because it has promoted the twin flame community to the entire world now. Because any dysfunctional family, any common person without any consciousness awakening watches Netflix, that. Because it's a lot of drama, it appeals. They do not have sometimes better things to do with their time. It appeals to that level of consciousness. Now, not to say that I have never watched Netflix. There have been one or two shows that I have watched, but that was basically when I was not busy, when I had a time on my hands. And they were shows that were very specific to my journey. Okay, so now Netflix has made a documentary on this couple, twin flame universe, Jeff and Sheila. Okay, everybody knows. But this is not a new thing. I knew about that these people would mess up long back. Okay, because when people get power, get money, and they are not genuine twin flames, they misuse the power. Got it? They see being confident, being a strict person is different from being an abusive person, right? You don't have to be like a cat, extra humble if you're a twin flame teacher. Okay, come on. You are an ascended master. You are definitely above average. You are a divine feminine. Okay, so you don't have to be like cat and extra humble. Okay, you can be confident, you can be very assertive. Okay, you can have pride about yourself, because come on, most of the people don't make it so far in the twin flame journey. They need to sleep with somebody or the other, and they need to be in a soulmate or a karmic relationship. I mean, genuine twin flames are rare. You have to be proud of yourself for being a twin flame. I mean, you are at the level where you don't have to take your pants down every night just to survive as a woman for security reasons. I mean, that's a big deal, I think, because you are able and you've cultivated through trial and error the skill of moving your energy up from the sacral chakra into the solar plexus, and you won over the lower tendencies. Okay, so I think you have to be really proud of yourself. But on the other hand, are people like these people who have been exposed by Netflix, they have no achievement. They are not in celibacy. Okay, they promote polyamory. In fact, there was a time 2-3 years back I watched one of their videos, and the energy was terrible, and they went on to introduce this idiotic concept that they had 3 twin flames. I think the third one was a dog. Okay, never mind, that was a joke. But these kinds of people are there outside. Okay, and I am not regretful that the word cult was used for these people, but what I'm saying is, you shouldn't label the entire community as bad. Okay, like say for example, there is a spiritual teacher and he is egoistic, he is abusive, he is greedy. Okay, and he plays all these political games, and he of course disrespects women, because the proof of negativity is that polarization. So just because you have uncorrupted spiritual teacher, how you can say the entire twin flame teaching is wrong? How you can label the entire twin flame teaching as a cult? The only way you can do that is when you're insecure, because more and more people are awakening, more and more people are leaving the karmic relationships and seeking out their soulmate, and they are ready to do whatever it takes to get rid of the karmics and at least be in a soulmate relationship, because in 5D Earth everybody is going to be with a soulmate or a twin flame. We're not going to have this vampiric karmic relationships, at least not in our personal lives. You're not going to have to sleep with vampires, right? That happens in the movies, but in reality we're trying to make a planet where people are having beautiful healed sexuality, beautiful relationships that nurture instead of creating traumas in your chakra system. So nobody wants that kind of a shit these days. And well, somebody's shop thrives off of the karmic relationships. So when business is in danger, when you're shaken from the roots, you will defame the spiritual community like anything. Okay, so these people who have been taken out as being a cult, it is the right thing. These people were very abusive in their language. These people corrupted the twin flame teachings by saying that there are around 3 twin flames or whatever. These people, were not genuine twin flames. I don't think they were genuine twin flames. I think they were karmic soulmates, because twin flames look alike. Trust me on that. Twin flames look alike. In fact, in their community there are many genuine twin flames, and they do look alike. Okay, So these people were using spiritual teachings and making money, and then they got money and power and they started abusing it. Okay, they started proclaiming themselves as God. What God? They are not even twin flame. They have not even found a twin flame. Forget about being at the avataric level, And yes, then there are other people also who are claiming to be at the avataric level by not being there. So you have all kinds of characters here in this twin flame community. You have to be very, very discerning. Okay, the higher up you go on the spiritual path, the more discerning you have to be, because there are many wolves in sheep's clothing outside. And even among those genuine people that you find, authentic twin flames, are true spiritual teachers, you still have to be strong to hold your opinion, because not every spiritual teacher has a cat avatar, right? Some spiritual teachers have a lion avatar, have an elephant avatar, So the cat avatar will always say you have to be like a cat. You have to close your eyes and drink the milk slowly. Okay, because they are coming from their cat avatar. Okay. Whereas some spiritual teachers, they are the elephant avatar, and they will say you have to walk with pride. Okay. Some spiritual teachers and some twin flames will be lion avatar. Okay. And they will go out and they will say what is the truth. Okay. They will say whatever is real without being afraid. Okay. And whatever negative consequences are there, they are ready to face it. Okay. So even among the genuine twin flame, there are different type of avatars. Okay. And you have to be strong to hold your identity even at that level of purity, even at that level of elite circle. Even among the elite circles, there are unique identities, and they can all live in harmony. And you don't have to be like the person standing next to you. Okay, so this twin flame journey is not that simple. And you already know that as consciousness evolves, as consciousness rises, you're able to have many different perspectives. And you're able to discern, and you're able to analyze, and you're able to place yourself accurately in the community. So yes, there are some fake twin flames out there who claim to be gods, who are not even twin flames in the first place, and these people should be called out. And I often make many videos about such people who claim to have achieved a certain level but they have not achieved, who can't maintain basic celibacy that's required for the ascension journey, who are not true to their twin flame. I call out such people. It's important that we call out such people so that they don't go to the extent these people twin flame universe have gone. But spiritual people like to be extra humble. They don't like to have conversations about difficult topics, about controversial topics, about something that could cause a reaction. They don't want to invest their time there. Well, then, if the twin flame community itself doesn't have any policing going on here, then this is the byproduct. You have these kinds of characters getting so many clients and creating, who's responsible? Partly the twin flame teachers who keep quiet and don't comment on such topics are responsible. I just made another video, you can go and check. It is, I was speaking about divine feminine or coward feminine. Okay, I talk about such difficult topics, and I also said there that I understand it's difficult for a woman to live alone in society because of the polarized masculine energy. I said that, and that is one of the reason there is codependency, and women are forced to be in karmic relationship, soulmate relationship, because women are not really safe in today's society, at least not in the third world countries like India, which is my work area as a twin flame. Of course there are places in India where that is not the case. Many people are living alone, many women are living alone on their own, but generally it's very difficult for women to live alone, and so they are forced, so sad, to be with a soulmate, to be with a karmic. And yeah, people will tell you you have karma and that's why you have to be with. Even I had karma. I could have cleared the karma by being with a karmic also. Everybody has karma. That doesn't mean you have to be with a karmic and clear the karma. You can do spiritual sadhana in isolation in your own space and clear the karma. You can actually be devoted to your twin. You can actually start to explore and talk about the social issues that women are facing. The place that I was living in before, women empowerment is such a trigger. So I went there, I lived there for 2 years. I explored it. I triggered the people over there in a big way. Okay, so I did all that kind of a shit, man, because you have to balance your Mars, and if you don't balance your Mars by being a bit of a rebel against the shitty social systems that we have that are detrimental towards women's independence, if you don't do that, then how you will balance your Mars and how you will come in union? So what I'm saying is, today we have this case, this couple, twin flame universe, being labeled as a cult, and the entire twin flame community being defamed because people are not speaking out. The genuine twin flames are being extra humble, extra people pleasing, extra careful not to touch the controversial subjects. And then you have such big controversies coming out, because a lot of people who go to such corrupt twin flames, so called, I don't even think they are twin flames, who go to such corrupt teachers, they are gullible. They are not at that level of consciousness where they can recognize who is genuine twin flame and who is not. So it is our responsibility to talk about these things and warn people about authentic teachers and fake teachers. Because I had 2 people come to me and ask me about these people, a twin flame universe, because they were not sure whether they should take their teachings, connect to that community or not. They were not sure. So no, there are a lot of vulnerable, gullible people out there who cannot recognize a genuine spiritual teacher from an abusive, egoistic, fake twin flame teacher. So what I want to say about this entire Netflix creating this documentary is that it's a good thing that this abusive fake twin flame channel and group was singled out, okay, because that's what they deserved. So that is the positive part. But what Netflix has done by defaming the entire twin flame community, that is not coming from a healthy place. It's coming from a place of being triggered and from a place of the matrix consciousness losing its power. There's a power shift happening on the planet right now. Those who can tune in energetically will tell you that the power is shifting, and these are the beginning stages. Not quite the beginning stages, these are pretty much intermediate stages where the power is shifting out of the hands of the negative ones. So that is what's causing all these kinds of things, where they take one imbalanced aspect of the community and use it to defame the entire community. You understanding what I'm saying? So be careful, friends. And the third part I would like to remind you is, please speak out against the inauthentic teachers out there. Because if you don't speak out, if you don't create a certain level of critic in the community, a healthy critic in the community, then the byproduct is anybody can come and anybody can create these huge twin flame groups, blind followers, without any scale of judging the so-called twin flame teacher. Okay, and being in physical union with your twin is not a rule that you have to be in physical union and only then start teaching. No, because the divine feminine is supposed to do the process first on her own. She's supposed to complete the entire ascension process herself first, so that she can be a support for the divine masculine when he awakens. So you'll not see the genuine twin flames together at the beginning of their journey. No, you won't. And there are a lot of twin flames who come together after doing the work, and that's beautiful to see as well. Especially the ones that look alike. I always am very fond of these twin flames, that look alike, because that is one of the strongest signs of genuine twin flame. So friends, those who are on this journey and have experienced the twin flame ascension process, you know that this is a genuine journey, and whatever perspectives the mass consciousness might try to project on the twin flame community, such things will happen, attacks will always happen, but don't give much value to such things. All you have to do is be clear in your understanding of the situation, which is why I'm making this video, so you're clear in analyzing the situation and move forward. And I feel a lot more attacks can also happen in the twin flame community. Why? On one hand, it brings the twin flame concept to the entire masses, and on the other hand, it's like a filtration process. Okay, it's a filtration process because those who are not meant to be on this path, will leave the process, because I also feel that too many people are calling themselves twin flames these days, and genuine twin flames are fixed in number, and even those who are actually ascending and finding their twin flame are fixed in number. And there are a lot of twin flame teachers out there because they have business goals, they have profit motivation. They will just say that you are a twin flame and just call people. So when such things happen, those who are not authentic twin flames and those who have not authentically found their twin, these people fall out. Okay, so that's the second benefit of such events happening. Okay, So friends, this is what I had to share regarding the Netflix documentary that came out that defames the entire Twinflame community instead of singling out one corrupt Twinflame teacher. Okay, bye for now and see you again next time.